Or
Okay, so we're gonna do light roux. I like to do a butter flour. I'm making a small batch. So butter flour. And as you see, the butter's going. And I will slowly stir in my flour until I get the roux in to my thickness and let it brown. Okay. So seasonings are in. This is really as dark as we're gonna go because this will actually lighten up. So what we're then gonna do is go down a little bit on our heat and then start with our first seasoning because that's going to also help cool it down, which is green onions, yellow onions, green bell peppers, our celery, our fresh garlic, and again, so as you see the steam, that's also going to cool that down, and that's how you start to cool that down, the roux down, and as you see it's starting to come together. So now, get all in the corners there, because that's what I'm trying. Okay, and get enough. I'm actually using a seafood stock. Because, I'm doing something a bit different. We're going a little bit more New England style with this. It's not my usual Lobster Gumbo, as you see. It's starting, you can see the thickness there. Go ahead and add a little more stock. Again, that's the seafood stock. I prefer non-salted. This one here is regular, but I will readjust after taste. Again, starting, it's kind of hard to do it with one hand. Camera in the other hand, but as you see, this is perfect color. Perfect color. I'm not going to use even a little water because, like I said, I'm not doing chicken for this. This is going to be really a gumbo with andouille, lobster, shrimp for my main protein. There we go. I'm getting my size, as you see. Get it all in there. Go back up with my heat now that I got that incorporated. I'm going to let that start to simmer.
Okay, so in a separate pan, which as you see, I'm kind of getting hot. I like to actually take my andouille and give that a quick saute. But I'm letting the pan get a little hot there. So as you see, it's not close. But while I do that, I'll show you over here some of the spices: crushed red pepper, the granulated onion, granulated garlic, the sea salt, black pepper, paprika, and cayenne pepper. When I finish it, I'll get closer towards the end part. I will use parsley, a little thyme, and obviously that, just constantly taste and adjust to flavors. But that's all that's for those seasons that I do. Let's see. Perfect. Now on this, as far as the saute goes, I personally like to, whenever I can, use avocado oil for sauteing. I don't even know if this is looking at me correctly, but as a lot of people know, I'm diabetic, and avocado oil is diabetes' best friend. And by that, I mean we need more avocado in our life. It helps with our sugars. It helps with our our numbers, because avocados and avocado oil and those things is rich in the fats that actually coat the blood so that the sugars don't attach to it. Just a little note from someone who is diabetic that did really good with keeping my numbers down and to a normal level without medication or insulin. So as you see, I didn't use a lot of oil. Get back to this, not a lot of oil here. And honestly, just not even crazy amount. Take one, see if it's hot enough, not quite hot enough, and just kind of let it go. I heard sizzle. I don't want to go crazy. As you see, this is coming to a simmer here. Right on over. Give that a nice lit stir as it, starts to simmer. You also don't want it to stick because it's still in that simmer stage. You don't want it to stick. You want to know when you need to thin it out, which I am going to add a little water to this. And that's going to make sure that we get it right where we want for our consistency. And then start to let that kind of cook down.
Okay, that's the water. Here, water. Now, about 2 cups. Okay, as you can hear, this is going. It's not long at all. So now, that's going. You don't need a lot because obviously it's tandoori. It's going to produce all the stuff. It's like doing ground meat. You know, it produces all the stuff. You don't need a lot. You just need something to get started with. As you see, I, trying to get it all going. Okay, as you see, they're starting to actually brown. Right? They're starting to come out. Don't even keep going. I tell you, it smells like breakfast in here right now, though. Just like southern breakfast, nice. Seared sausage with some eggs, grits. I think Ruth and Mary's in the kitchen somewhere. That's not going to be the kitchen, I was wondering. I don't know if you can hear me or not. I should put the mic in, but I don't. But I'm going to get these out, and I'm going to actually toast my okra so this prepared for the in session.
You ever wonder when you see a gumbo and the okra in it is still fresh and green? It's a little crispy, not too soggy. I personally hate the soggy okra, but you got to have the okra, and you do want some of it to be in there to bind the gumbo. So you throw a few up in there early to let it go ahead and bind that gumbo and thicken that gumbo. But if you want that aesthetic for chef's table, you want to drop that okra in its own separate pan, which is what we did just there, and let it get sauteed, pull it over to the side. Here you'll see we're using a nice tomato to add to our gumbo. The tomato itself is canned. I'm not dicing today. Sometimes you got it, sometimes you don't have time for it. Gumbo in itself already takes a while. So just enjoy some of these, shortcuts. I'll keep some more coming throughout the video.
And I'm doing pretty good. I almost got a third again, half again, no. Okay, about 10 minutes of the can. Suck it, maker. That's why I video things so people can see what I did. Later when I have to re-explain it or redo it, be like, yo, this is what I did. Set it in. I'm actually going to, at this point, give that a taste. Yep, the time you hear me rinsing that off. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh yeah, let that come back to the simmer. So, you probably know there's a pot over here. And this pot over here is going to be for butter poached lobster. So, yep, lobster's going to be the gumbo. But, it's not the same lobster, it's going to be a butter poached lobster with a crab ball sauce. So, I'm going to get that started and I'll be back to show you how I do it. So, we have bacon seasoning bags with crab balls.
So we're now at the point where we're going to do our lobster on a separate pot. I sped it up just for time's sake, as you see in this video. But we want to do the lobster in a separate pot to get those flavors to season the lobster. And we're going to actually use a crab ball to season the lobster with. It is being basted in butter sauce here, which is purely butter, a little vinegar, and a tad bit of seasonings, which comes into the bag itself. We're going to go ahead and get that all heated up and going, then we'll place the lobster in it once it comes to a nice boil and let that get heated up.
Looking at consolidating properties, these also want to make sure that you see the color from really awesome. I really want to drink this water, but that would be bad, so we'll see. Okay, so as you see, we have lobster, tails, and butter. Yes, that's being cooked separately, seasoned separately. Normally you see the chef doing this with the butter rolling over and over. That's when they're approaching it with the butter and things. And I'm going to do that slowly, and I'm slowly pot from this lobster. And we find get all that flavor in there. Nice low simmer. Simmer. I found the ring like when I say simmer. As you see, that's over there simmering. Simmering. As you see, simmering. And just for flavor profile, I added a few of the actual andouille, the ones that are not toasted. Let's see how come up because I'm seasoning. But we got a few of them in there that aren't toasted. They're still over here. Or when I say toast, I mean the ones I say, as you see, it's nice and toast. That is good. I actually like this. I'm going to have. Smells like a holiday up in here. I love it. Maybe a southern New England holiday. I made my own. But I like it. Okay, so this is where I think a lot of people get confused or what have you. I traditionally will do seasoning inside and out of my gumbo. So I'm going to throw in a few of my shrimp with shell on because I want that flavor inside the gumbo itself. And I know it's not going to take long to cook down. As you saw, I was cooking the lobster, which is here, over, but that's not the predominant flavor in the gumbo itself. So I want a few of these in there to give me, add to that seafood stock that I added. So we're actually throwing those in with shell on. I'm also going to add a few more of the actual raw ingredients towards the end, not as many as I did. So green onion, white onion, green peppers, and celery, herbs, like I said, in every gumbo. And you start, I think you put it up and add a little bit more because it's gumbo. That's one of the magic tricks of it. It's seasoned to the hill. Now I'm also going to throw in my okra and my cook sausage, which you see I'm going ahead and pump that in at this point. And that same nice butter sauce that I made, I'm going to add in my deshelled shrimp.
So this is our finished product. We have a New England gumbo. Call it New England gumbo simply because there's lobster in it. We don't have a lot of lobster. We don't pull for a lot of lobster in Louisiana. So the gumbo technically has all these wonderful ingredients. Lobster is usually not one of them. So this is our New England lobster gumbo. Eat up and enjoy.